Hi Sharon, this is Don Green from DG Digital Services. It was great meeting you earlier on, and as I said I would, I'd like to just present you a quick site audit on your website and just show you a couple of things that I would recommend and show you your main competition and things that we could do to help you along. So having said that, I'm just going to sort of like basically go over three basic topics that we can do today that will help improve your status online. And they are content, backlinks, and citations. So having said that, if I had a look at your content on here, which you do have a reasonable amount, to be honest, you've actually got quite a lot. I've done a word count and you have just over 1,100 words, which is really good because Google, they're a business just like you and I, and when people put in a search into their engine there, they like to be able to provide that person with the best information they can to keep them on top of it. So they like websites to have between 1,000 and 1,500 words of authoritative content, and with the appropriate keywords and things like that in it. So at 1,100, you are definitely there. It's just a matter of maybe just the keywords that you have in there and things that we can do there. But like, I had a look at your opposition, which would be Arbonne itself, and having said that, this is sort of like a subdomain from their main website, being for Australia and whatnot. So, you know, they don't pay a lot of attention because, like, on their actual site, it might be a bit different, and that's why they got a good score on it. But this is their Australian representative of that. So, and that was be who basically you're competing against in, really. So I'd done a word count on their site and they only have 173 words. So you have as many words as they have characters on their whole homepage. So that's definitely an advantage. While I'm on your homepage, there's a couple of things that I would definitely want to recommend to you. And the first one would be a phone number, like a nice, big, clickable phone number. And the reason for that is a lot of people do their searches on their phones. So if you had your phone number here, so to speak, and it was a clickable number, when people would look at it on a phone, they would have that number right there. They would just tap that number and they're on a call to you. So I can't see any number here. If I go down, we'll just find a phone number, keep on going all the way. And the first phone number we see that we can actually contact you on is right down the very bottom. Okay, so, and see how that, that hand comes up? That means it's a clickable phone number, but for someone who wanted to call you, they'd have to go all the way and find your number at the very bottom of your page. So I'd definitely recommend a clickable number here. You do have a call to action, which would be your, this for example, where you'd get information to get in touch. I would probably have one of them, you know, even around this area, and I'd have it here on every single page. So it doesn't matter where people are on your website. because you don't know when they feel that urge to get in contact or something that they see that they want to. So if that's on every page, they can get access to you straight away. And in regard to content, this here is your H1 heading, which is your primary keyword. So healthy living made simple, easy and fun. That there, Google looks at as your keyword. So you might want to, if you want to be found for something, that would be fit up there. Well, because I'm not sure how many people are going to be looking for that entire thing as a keyword. So that's something to think about. And this here is your H1 here for this listing here for H2, and you've got "Hi, I'm Sharon," which is your keyword. So unless people are actually looking for "Hi, I'm Sharon," that word's irrelevant, and it's all you've wasted that spot on your site, so to speak, because these areas here are where your keywords can be added and should be. So if I was to have a look at the item, which I haven't, but if I just went here, save images as, see this here, your AAA, that there is, that's what that comes up as. But what you could do is where it's written AAA, you should name this image as a keyword. It could be Arbonne Products Australia, or something that you want to be recognised for. So utilise the images that you have for keywords also, okay, because there's a lot of opportunity that we're missing out on there. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'll talk about content, but I will have a quick look at the back end of your site to show you. In the program that I use, Ahrefs, this goes off Google a lot, and at the moment this is a worldwide ranking, and your site is nearly 32 millionth in the world. Your DR, which is important, is 4.6. This is from 0 to 100. So 4.6 is you're making a start. Okay, you have 12 backlinks, and they are coming from 7 referring domains. That's a very good average, but that's not very many backlinks, because the backlinks is what's going to help power your site. And you have 61 keywords. So if I was to have a look at these keywords, what you're actually getting recognized for, and I've seen here like Arbonne, RE9 before and after. So you're in position 1, and apparently 100 people search that per month, so that's obviously relevant to you. KD is the keyword difficulty, and that once again goes from 0 to 100. So 1 is nice and easy to rank for, which you've done. Sharon Gleeson, you have 10 searches at a 0 KD, which is good. You are on position 4, you've dropped a number. But if we go down, see, this is someone else's name. I don't, you don't really need to promote them because you want to promote your products, but they get 20 searches, so that it's not really giving you any traffic, but you're on page 3 for that. Arbonne Photo Sport Reviews, you're on page 4. So you can see it just goes down and down from there, really. So, and again, you've got names. So we need to do a research on Arbonne and what their greatest product is. So if I went to the back end of them, you can see that they're ranked 12,000th in the world, but they do have a really good number here, that 80. But this is their sister site, basically, because this is the America and all this. So but and which would have thousands of backlinks. But because we are looking at Australia, this is the numbers. So they have 20 backlinks coming from 15 domains, 135 keywords. Okay, so if we remember yours, you know, you had, let's have a look, go back to review, you had 12 and 7. So they've only got 20, you know, and they've doubled you in keywords, but that's very achievable. So we really can be above them, to be honest, in the Australian market with your website, if that's what you really wanted to do. So having said that, that is to do with your backlinks. And like I say, backlinks are just a popularity contest. So, and backlinks aren't equal. So you can get some really powerful backlinks coming from powerful sites, or you can get some weak ones. So the last thing I suppose we could look at is citations. So if I just went onto Google, just put on Arbonne Australia. Okay, so this here, this is all about Arbonne, and that it doesn't seem to have a map pack. So if I just add a different word, see if that changes anything. Arbonne products. No, see, it's not even popping up to create a map pack. But what will happen is with citations, which is basically your business name, address, and phone number located on websites, directories, and all that on the net, that is classed as a citation. So you could be on a directory like High Pages or whatever, but like as long as and even you can even use your own site. So let's say, for example, you had your business name and then the address and then the phone number here. That would then be classed as a citation, because when you, let's just see if you are registered with Google. Sharon Gleeson. There you are there. I'm not sure it's showing you. I'm not sure if you're actually registered, because it doesn't have your knowledge panel over here as such. Okay, so like for example, if I put in my business, a knowledge panel is here. See, so this is telling people that I am actually registered with Google, and then I've got all this other stuff here, but like I'm not seeing that with you, so I'm not actually sure. We can, I'll have to have a chat with you. If you're not, I can absolutely get you registered with Google, and that will be found in the map packs if people are doing searches, and it will make you more prominent, and we can get you up in the Google that way as well. So that's something definitely we should be looking at. So having said that, we've gone over the content, you know, because we really have to look at the keywords and that we could use and utilize, because I did look at Arbonne's keywords, and for example, Arbonne, like nutrition, which you'd want to be found for in your nutrition section of your sites under your products, you know, plus we could have it on the homepage. But do you know that Arbonne nutrition as such, where they are using for their keyword, they are on page 9 of Google. They're not, they might as well not even be ranking for it. They're on page 9. So I can get you ranking higher for Arbonne nutrition more so than them. Anyway, we'll leave it there. We'll have a chat, and like I say, name's Don Green from DG Digital Services. You have a great day.